Hello, loves. Why is this like this? I don't know why this is like this. Anyway, hi, how you doing? I'm going live from my computer. It's a little different. It's a little different. Um, Welcome to Eccentric. If you're new to my channel, my name is Josie. Welcome. This is what we working with. I had to make me a smoothie today. It's been a wild ride, y'all. A wild one. Yesterday, um, myself and some others kind of felt like the air was lacking oxygen. The air was kind of thick. Um, I live in Florida, so we have those kind of days where it's super humid and hazy. That's what I thought it was. But around 5 o'clock yesterday, I couldn't even go for my walk like I normally do. I don't know what was going on, but my chest would tighten up every time I tried to like do anything vigorously or even expeditiously. Honestly, I wasn't trying to do nothing vigorous anyway, but I was just having a hard time with this icky feeling in my chest. So I just had to take it easy. What was I gonna say? It's so funny because that's the reason for this video. I was like, woo, Lord have mercy. Look, I had to rub magnesium on the bottom of my feet. Like, I'm trying to save myself. Okay. This is where we are right now. What else was I going to tell y'all? This is so hilarious because no, I wasn't ready. I was not ready to do this video. I wanted to tell y'all about the energy that's in the air right now, okay? There's a high anxiety energy. I feel it. I'm feeling it in a different way than others are feeling it, but it's similar. So you've got some people that are experiencing this energy within them, kind of like a volcano. And I don't even know if I mentioned this in my previous energy check-in, but I was saying or aware of the messages where there's going to be this energy like a volcano coming up within you. Well, that's happening now. And some people are like stir crazy. They're trying to get away from whoever, whatever, wherever. Like they got to make a move. Like there's that energy. And then there's an energy when because you're dealing with also Saturn energy of being pessimistic. You may be having to actively and consciously adjust your thoughts. And again, I just started experiencing this energy yesterday. Anytime you don't breathe well, there's a certain level of anxiety as it is, like when there's not enough oxygen, right? But then when you couple that with thoughts that are not positive, it just makes it worse. So for me personally, I'm over here having to combat the automatic negative thoughts coming in and also work with my body to create space and relaxation in my lungs. You know what I'm saying? Because I still feel the energy, even though I am sitting here talking to you right now. I'm sensitive, so even something that's super small that you could probably work through, I feel it like Princess P level. So I just don't like it and it's irritating. But yeah, anxiety, automatic negative thoughts, and oxygenating the body seems to be a theme right now, not just with me, but with others. And it's got its own flavors depending on who you're talking to, dealing with, right? But yeah, that part. The events that I told y'all about, time speeding up in the form of events, that's happening. Mercury retrograde is rearranging things, right? You know, you scheduled an appointment, now it has to be moved. That's a normal retrograde thing. But in the middle of that, you know, somebody else who was supposed to be here at this day and this time, they also got moved. So now you got to make adjustments. And now that person, that thing is happening in the middle of you having to reschedule for some other reason. Like, it is like an octopus with 8 arms, but all of those arms are choosing to bust a move like at the same time, instead of just one and then this one and then that one. No, like everything is doing this. That's what's happening. So I don't even think that my tactic of trying to stay out of the way and just be chill and fall back and try to be invisible, that's not even working no more. You cannot hide. Now, if you've been trying to hide like I've been trying to hide, there's no hiding. We've been made. So what I've been doing for myself to maintain in these crazy energies, dealing with these crazy scenarios that have been popping up, is because, believe me, I got my teenagers, I got my own stuff, and I allow myself moments to be upset and to be mad. And then I consciously make the choice to let it go afterwards. But it's not happening often. I'm just allowing things to rack up so that I can express them all in a couple of hours or whatever, and then keep it moving because stuff is still happening, right? I'm resting a lot, even though it may not seem like it. I'm not planning extra stuff. I'm not trying to fit in everything. I'm only dealing with my priorities, and I'm leaving plenty of buffer room for whatever may come up. I'm drinking smoothies, making sure I take my allergy medicine. I have some allergy tea too. I need it all. You know, I'm just keeping up with my supplements for my stamina. Fruit is my go-to. When I have a lot of stuff going on, fruit is the powerhouse. Even though I love coffee, I do not drink coffee when I have to handle business and have stamina. I drink coffee when I'm sitting at the computer typing for long periods of time. And then even with that, I make sure I get up and I do something physical, because I tell people all the time, you got to treat coffee like a pre-workout, even if you don't work out, so that you don't get the jitters and start like twitching and going on. And of course, I always drink it in moderation. There is seldom that I have 2 cups of coffee in one day. Usually I'm one and done. But that's when I need to use my brain for a lot of things. But I still make sure that I'm physically doing stuff in between those brain things. But yeah, when I have to be on point with all of my senses, fruit, that H3O, that's my go-to. I got soursop, orange juice, mangoes, and then I have this powder that has bladderwrack, sea moss, and burdock root, and then some fiber in this cup. Okay. because that's what it takes. I'm just saying. My collard greens are popping up, so I will be so happy when I can add them. They feel so good. But yeah, I really feel like right now you should be doing what you need to do for yourself. Finally, y'all know I was stalling this whole time because I was like, hold up, where are we at? I'm like, why are we not here? We are late to the meeting, but it's really me. I was waiting for the channel. I was waiting for the energy to hit because usually when I pop on here, and my mom asked me this, I'm telling y'all, woo, my mom was like, do you script when you go live and stuff? I was like, nah, I just get on there and go. But usually I'm channeling most of the time and most of the information. And I'm like, where is everybody? I'm over here just kind of chatting it up. Don't even really know what to talk about because I'm waiting for the channel. I'm waiting for the connection. And then it finally shows up and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, usually I will feel something behind me come in from the left or right. But yeah, we've got galactic beings here in the now. Beautiful. They're like a transparent but outlined with this beautiful like luminous blue. We got those beings here. There's just a lot of galactic energy. I can see them. I can't see all of everything else because it's not in a form. But wow. Okay, so here we go. Y'all may experience a lot of ships. People seeing ships, people talking about ships, people hearing ships. That machine sound, but it sounds really soothing. Sounds good. It's not a horrible sound. There's going to be a lot of interaction with ETs and people like physically coming up. You're going to see it. You're going to see people talking about it. You're going to hear about it a lot. Your extraterrestrial teams, because I'm speaking for everybody through all of the star nations. So if you're wondering like, oh, well, who's saying this? All of them. Like, it's a heads up. Hey, you remember when? You remember when you was like, I want to see my Arcturian guides if you've never seen them, or I want to go up on the ship, all those things you were asking for, all of those interactions. Oh, and thank you so much. Oh, I want to cry because they're doing healing work on me. I can feel. Anyway, look, y'all, you get this in real time. Man. So, man, wow. Because it's been bothering me since yesterday, 5:00 yesterday, and it just opened up and relaxed. And now my torso is warm. And I'm like, I gotta finish telling y'all, look, you about to be, look, and honestly, you just got a real life example of what I'm explaining to you. You are about to be interacting, talking. Talking is easier now. Y'all didn't know how hard it was for me to talk to y'all. Like, it was taking a lot of energy because of what. Anyway, you are going to be, wow, I'm just amazed. I'm sorry. Interacting with your galactic guides in a way that you had not been interacting with them before. So even if you had interaction with your guides, right? it's going to be more like, let's say that if it was just through clairs that you couldn't feel, you're going to feel it now. If you couldn't see, you're going to see now, right? So depending on where you were in your awareness with your guides, you're going to have more. You're going to, if you didn't dream, you're going to dream. So just be aware that there's lots of galactic energy in the now. And be ready to receive. Okay? This feels so good. Whenever I don't feel good and then I start feeling good again, I am so excited and just so grateful and so happy. And it's just like that deep breath. I could not breathe in a relaxed manner like since yesterday at 5. Anyway. What else do we want to, now that I'm going to ground myself, fifth dimensional Terra in the now. I wasn't expecting to be going through this while I'm trying to talk to y'all. But hey, this is how life is now, right? But yeah, give your teams permission to heal you, to help you throughout the day with your day-to-day tasks, to give you a safe, clear path as you're traveling and things like that, okay? A way to say it to where you feel protected, this is how I normally say it, especially like if I'm starting my day, I wake up and I'm like, hey, I call to my beautiful spiritual aspects. With gratitude, I come to you and I ask that you please assist me with a clear, safe path as I travel today. Anything I need solutions for, whatever it is. Because you already kind of know what you're doing that day. Most people be having stuff already that they do every single day. You can ask for help with those things. You could ask for help with emotional harmony is one of the things that I constantly ask for help for. Mental clarity, groundedness, all kinds of things you can ask for. And you set those intentions for your highest good. And then at the end, I say, I give my beautiful spiritual aspects permission to assist me with these intentions for my highest good in the now. To make it very clear. And sometimes when I don't know what I need, or if I don't know what I'm expecting throughout the day, what I do is I say, I give the permission for my highest good for whatever I may ask for in the moment throughout the day. I give the permission ahead of time. Do you see? So, again, as a creator, as a, how do you say it? As a creator, you've got to direct the energy and you've got to be specific. You're not just going to tell somebody to go to the store and then not tell them what you want to get from the store, right? So another thing lately is your diet may change. Your stomach may be being picky right now. I've noticed some people, one of my sons is complaining about indigestion. He wants to go back vegan, no problem, right? My other son is hardcore Texan, got to have his meat. We come from the land of barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So I'm smack dab in the middle as the provider, trying to figure out how to get everybody what they need. So we're going to rearrange some things and come up with a plan to where everybody is satisfied. I started making the smoothies again. I'm going to bust out the juicer again. And we're just going to take care of ourselves. While I'm taking care of myself, I also encourage and teach my sons how to take care of themselves, like take accountability for their health, for how they feel, for what they're perceiving. I'm not the type of person that's going to do something for you. I'm going to show you and make sure you have an understanding so that you can move forward with that, like, as an asset, as value, you know? So I've been working a lot with my kids and just dealing with stuff in the household, and I've been preparing, having all kind of meetings about with the mind body software. My scheduling software has changed yet again. And the reason why I chose Mind Body this time is because I'm working with the portal here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm subleasing a room there, and I'm also going to be hosting events there. Like, that's my new home technically. So I've been having meetings, learning the Mind Body software, getting integrated with ClassPass, all that stuff. Still going to have my virtual classes. And don't get on my case. I love y'all. I know I haven't scheduled the next Qigong class, but it's because I've been trying to figure out my schedule completely. And I had a little bump in the road, a little challenge, but I'm handling it. I'm working very closely with my son. He's having some trouble. He's got his first counseling session on Monday. I had to unplug him, give him some space to feel his own energy, hear his self-talking, feel his feelings. It's a lot. And I know a lot of us are going through a lot, and there's a lot of challenges. Just know that you are powerful. You can endure, but I'm not asking you to. I find that when I hear people out there talking about, just hold on, just endure, we're almost there, that actually brings me more anxiety than to just know this is where I am, this is what I'm dealing with, these are the tools that I have. Let's get it. In each moment, I'm telling y'all, your safety is in the present moment. Because the moment that you think about when is this over or when is this going to end or change, you're already just stressing yourself out. And the moment you think about how long you've been dealing with something and how tired you are, you're already stressing yourself out. So try to center yourself in the moment. This is what I'm dealing with. These are the tools that I have. These are resources that I have. Let's get it. You know, and if there's no tools, no resources, and you have absolutely no idea what to do and it's foreign to you, you still have your spiritual team. You still have your source connection. This is what I'm in right now. This is what I'm dealing with. Source, help me. Bring me the tools. Bring me the resources. Show me. Make sure that I have the awareness to recognize the opportunities, you know. You want to be that you want to be that energy that is that can't be contained, because you can't. Yeah, you're in this physical body, but you're not like actually physically in it. I don't know if people realize that you are not inside of your physical body. Your physical body is the nucleus of you. I'm just saying. But hey, that's up for debate. I'm sure. I'm not a scientist, but that's just the way that I understand it. And you're not, you know, your soul spark is perceived to be inside of you somewhere, but the whole you could step to the right of your physical body and your soul spark would be within that. It wouldn't be within your physical body. You see what I mean? Like, it's not, none of you is actually in you. You are operating this physical matter though. You know what I'm saying? It's like riding a bike. You're perceived to be outside of the bike. You're not in the bike, right? But when you're inside of a car, it's bigger and you're inside of it. So, like if you're driving a car, you are actually the car, not the driver. And when you think about it, it makes sense, because once you drive the same vehicle over and over again, you become intuitive. You can feel when somebody's too close to you, and that prompts you to look in your side view mirror or your rear view mirror. You can feel it before you become that thing. So I want you to practice perceiving yourself as being the energy surrounding the whole body and the body itself, kind of like that symbiotic relationship you would have with a bike or a car. Just try it. Hopefully y'all there's still the mind body thing going on too, that whole, hey, you're going to be messed up if you don't have that mind body connection. Because we're getting so many DNA upgrades right now, it's so important for you to have that conversation with your body on a molecular level, atomic level, cellular level. We need to, and I like that I said we need to, but I'm like, we don't need to do anything. I suggest that you start to interact with your body on an atomic level, on the most minute level that you can interact with, and work your way out from there. Because everything is information. Light is information, right? Your thoughts are information. So when you talk to your cells, when you connect with the tiniest part of your being that you can find, it is from that point, because that's the Rosetta Stone, that's the foundation, right? It's from that point that it ripples out into everywhere, and it goes where it needs to go. So again, that's another fun practice for you, is to talk to the atoms that make up your physicality and see what happens. Okay? And then your cells, and then your organs, and things like that, right? Yeah, that was a fun ride. Whew. I was like, okay, where are we going with this? We're all over the place. Yeah, that's because I'm in the middle of, I wasn't feeling good. Now I'm starting to feel good. I'm a little wobbly in the head right now. And then I've got all of these other things that I got to do. So I popped in to do this video, but it was surrounded by the things. I did not prepare properly to do this video. And that's on me. That's that accountability, because I should have at least had a little meditation or something. This is what it looks like, y'all. I'm not always on point, just like everybody else. You know, we're here. We are here. So yeah, hopefully y'all understood me, and because I like the dynamic of you taking what resonates and playing with it, being creative with it, making it yours, making it understandable to you, right? Creating something that looks different from the next person. I do want to encourage you to please pop into the chat, share any of your ascension symptoms, your experiences. The Patreon chat is going to be a very helpful tool. That way I'm not making posts just based off of ascension symptoms or whatever the case may be. I can save the posts for when I have packets of information. Well, we can always be in the chat. Hey, do you feel that? Hey, you know, did you see this? Or, you know, stuff like that, right? And it's a good way to support each other and just be there for connection with each other as well, because we definitely need that. It's so loud in the silence. But yeah, this is your energy check-in for April 19th, 2024. And thank you for rocking it out with me today. And I will do better. Love to you all. Have a beautiful day.